So I got a question for you. I'm looking at this record right here, Hoop.La, Can You Feel Me? And I'm just curious if you guys got any information on these cats out here. Rumor has it they're out of Daly City, which is kind of a trip because it doesn't necessarily strike you as a very big hip hop hub. Now I could be wrong. If they was doing it like that in the peninsula back, especially back in this case, this record came out in '94. If they were cats doing their thing out there, man, I'll shut up. But Daly City is kind of trips me out here. You can see they're managed out of South San Francisco. Quality Records / Warlock Records. This was a New York label, but they had artists that were signed throughout all over the country. A couple of cats on the West Coast. I want to say like maybe they did the early lighter shade of brown, maybe out of Southern California, and some cats out in the Midwest. But Hoop.La, Can You Feel Me? My take on this is like B-side, Brothers Going Crazy. My take on this is that it kind of gives me like a little bit of, I'm not trying to, if you guys are familiar with The Good Life or Project Blowed, it's that like West Coast underground, but like eccentric too, so it had some of like the sensibilities, like in terms of wordplay, like, very much in line with like East Coast cats at the time, whereas West Coast wasn't very known to be lyrical. So I kind of feel like they kind of have a bit of that, like I said, Project Blowed, Good Life, which was like lyrical, but then also kind of funny, like kind of eccentric, and like the wordplay and the rhyme pattern was like kind of bizarre a little bit. So I kind of get that little vibe too, but also got kind of like a G-Funk vibe. They also kind of still trying to push that like gangster rap, street kind of vibe as well. Can You Feel Me? Now the crazy thing is that I was trying to look up some information on them, and these cats basically resurfaced a few years later. And as you can see here, explicit version, right? So these cats weren't keeping it clean. But funny enough, I'm gonna now switch over to Discogs. Same group, most likely same group, dropping this album, '97, The Resurrection. Now look at some of the track listings here. Daly City, allegedly. I gotta get a confirmation from some of these guys. John 3:16, Romans 10:9. Where you at? John 3:5. I mean, lots of scripture references here. The Resurrection, Armageddon. Okay, totally switch up their style. Okay, you can even see some of their album cover art. Faith, love. I mean, I definitely respect cats that are putting their faith out there. Like I definitely respect what they're trying to do, especially if you're coming out of the West Coast, and this time everything's very hard and the image is kind of street and trying to act tough. But these cats were really trying to do something different. So just wanted to throw this out there. What's your thoughts on these cats here? Hoop.La, Can You Feel Me? Is it true they're out of Daly City? Anything else you want to drop? Hit me up. Just drop a comment. Oh yeah, man. Hey, shout out to KDON 1025. This is a Salinas Valley. Actually, this is Salinas, California, hip hop station or urban station, dance. And cats who were out there in Salinas, Seaside, Monterey Valley. Hey, this was a joint back then. Obviously now you don't have to rely on radio play anymore, but if you were out there, you didn't have too many options. So KDON, special shout out. So random. Hoop.La, Can You Feel Me?